since last year, climbing from shear to shear, and developing in his learning and his Yerushalayim. And Baruch Hashem, this year has continued steiging, and it's a big schus for us to celebrate with him this Siyum on Masechtas Tanis. Swab, I don't know about swab. I've been to many Siyums, and I've noticed that usually the person giving the Siyum, he either talks a little bit or a lot about the crux of the Masechta, and usually throws in a little bit of Musar. Luckily for all of you, I found a way to combine the two for a lot less time. But I wanted to tell everyone I'm making this Siyum on Masechet Tanit, or if you talk Yeshivish, Tanis. It's a fairly small Gemara, 4 prakim, dealing with mostly fats, as you would assume. But, however, there's an incredibly significant amount of Agada also present in this Masechta. And it's filled with awesome stories and very deep messages. One story is that of Choni HaMagal, which there are many common stories about Choni HaMagal, but the one I'm about to relay is, I think, one of the more famous ones. So one day Choni was on the road, and he saw a man planting a carob tree. Choni looked at the man with confusion and said, "How long does the tree take to bear fruit?" The man answered him, 70 years. Choni then asked, "Is it clear that you will live another 70 years to be able to have the fruit that it bears?" The man answered, "Just as my ancestors planted trees for me, so too I plant for my children." Choni then eats some bread, falls asleep by a rock, and ends up sleeping for 70 years. And when he arises from his sleep, he sees a man taking fruit from a tree, a carob tree. And Choni asks the man's identity. It was indeed the grandson of this planter. Now the rest of the story is not as important to my message, but it involves Choni returning to his city. No one believes it's truly him, and he dies after davening 10 to suffering. But this is not my message. What I want to convey is that we're here learning for days, even weeks, that we don't really feel like we're making much headway in our learning. Either you constantly feel stuck, you haven't been improving even though you've been working as hard as ever, or you just still can't get over the fact how much Gemara Torah Shrag actually does here. But please, don't get bogged down. Learning doesn't come with the same instant gratification as, let's say, watching a movie, Lo Aleinu, or a Machon Lev Lafa. But one thing Talmud Torah takes is time and giving it your all. I ended my Shana Aleph not really feeling the sense of satisfaction I had hoped for. I went to Shir maybe 1 6-10 a week, which I have to say is a pretty stark achievement for a Shana Aleph. But did I really put in all my effort and set any goals? No. So I had to come back half a year to realize that the power that growth and learning has on everyone's future. I hate to sound cliche, but in tying with the story of Choni, we really need to plant the seeds, we need to water them, we need to put in a lot of work, and then after time we'll start receiving the gratification of the fruit. It may take 7 days, 7 months, or even 70 years for a TJ kid, but you will feel that growth and accomplishment with all the efforts that you put in. Most of you will look at your year in Israel as the best, most productive year of your life. Some of you will look back with regrets and missed opportunities. Don't let that happen. It's never too late and every effort counts. Never would I've ever thought I'd be making a Siyum, but what I did was I started learning an Amud a day. Pretty soon I added some Chazara in, and I think my skills have improved. And this is a tremendous milestone for me, making my first Siyum. Okay, now the thank yous. So I'd like to thank the Rabbanim of the Yeshiva and anyone who's made a Siyum previously for causing me to take this challenge upon myself and inspiring me. I'd like to single out Rabbi Fuchs for his help in starting me off in the Masechet Tanit. And anyone that wants to make a Siyum, he is the person to go to, so don't hesitate. Also to my morning Seder and afternoon Seder Rebbeim, especially Shana Aleph and Shana Bet. We're at a combination of over 6 of you, actually last year. 6 years a lot. But I can never imagine making a Siyum if you hadn't pushed me to get to this point. I'd like to thank all my chavrusas for helping me grow my learning, my roommates, though I'm not sure what I'm thanking. Lastly, I have tremendous accountability to my parents for their combined effort in getting me back for Shana Bet and allowing me to finish my first Masechta. Also, just to throw in my siblings and grandparents, who I know can't wait to see me at home. And I know you'll be watching this video, and to answer your question about why I'm in 0 pictures on the website, I do go to this yeshiva, but I'm shy in the base, so that's why I'm not in this So now, for the moment you're waiting for, besides the food, the actual siyum itself. So I'm just going to finish Tani, and I've already spoken up, so I'm just going to finish Tani. Yuchazot shebahen hayu omrot b'chulei Tan Rabbanan yifyot shebahen mahu omrot tnu einechem liyofi shein haisha ela liyofi yifsot shebahen ma hayu omrot tanu einechem lishpacha lefi shein haisha ela lefanu lufuarot shebahen ma hayu omrot k'chu mikachem lasum shamayim ulevad sheyitronu b'zuvi Amar ula b'yira Amar Rabbi Elazar ati HaKadosh Baruch Hu la'asot michol Tzadikim v'hu yoshef b'nei v'ganim. B'chol echad ve'echad mareh be'etzba'o shne'amar v'amar b'yom ahu hinei Eloheinu zeh kivinu lo be'osheinu zeh Adonai kivinu lo nagila v'nismecha b'yeshuato hadron alach b'shlosha prakim v'sleika la Masechet Tani. Hadron alach Masechet Tani hadron alan datan alach Masechet Tani v'data alan lo nishay minach Masechet Tanit V'la tidmishay minan la b'alma ha'dein v'lo b'alma ha'datei. Yiratzon v'necha Adonai Eloheinu v'le'otenu shetehei Toratcha u'manutenu b'olam hazeh u'tehei imanu b'olam haba. Chanina bar Papa, Rami bar Papa, Nachman bar Papa, Achi bar Papa, Abba Mari bar Papa, Rafram bar Papa, Rafish bar Papa,